Morning. Time for go for a little bimble along the West Highland Way. Well, actually that starts tomorrow. Today, Portrush to Glasgow. Let's do that.
Through the disembarkation.
Alright guys, so that's me right at the very start. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else left to do than walk it. Bit of an interesting start. You have some dude over there playing trumpet. Could have at least had a guy with bagpipes. And already I know my plan is eat all my food tonight to try to lighten the load. So yeah, let's go do the West Highland Way. Looking forward to this. By the way, people of Scotland, I'm so sorry for butchering your place names. You know, Milngavie, had it in my head, had it in my head, had it in my head. Asked for the train ticket, Milngavie. I apologise for the next, well, the rest of the vlog. Mispronouncing all the names. So one of the things that has surprised me immediately is we literally have just left the town, a mile and a half in, and you're already in beautiful surroundings. So a little bluebell wood. Bluebells are slightly on the turn, but absolutely beautiful. Didn't actually photograph any bluebells this year. I just have with the old iPhone. Wow, that's rather nice indeed. You can hear a cuckoo over there. Of course, sod's law, just as I start recording it stops. Not sure whether the mic's picking that up, but lovely cuckoo. So that's a 4.5 miles in. Don't think I said today's day is a 12-mile day, so about 8 miles or so. Drymen, Drymen, all pronunciations welcome. I'm pretty sure there's a little cafe as well up here, about halfway on the first day, which I reckon a cup of tea and some kind of sconage action. Yeah. And rather than the midge, it looks to be some kind of mayfly or something. 17.4 billion of them, literally. And as usual, instead of being out enjoying this wonderful world, they would rather find solace up my nostril. So yeah, go figure. Ooh, first little bump. Well, that's quite nice. Starts to open up a little bit. So that's me just leaving the Beech Tree Inn, which is 7 miles in. Good menu. Just had a scone and some tea. And they also have a little mini farm, and they fill up your water. And £1 if you want your mobile phone charged. So yeah, what was quite interesting was, and you know, karma can be a bitch, so I'll probably end up like this. But given the fact that, and I mean, who knows, maybe some people were maybe some people were doing, what do you call it, I think I've gone the wrong way here. Cut. Maybe some people were doing a different walk, but there were a lot of people, given the fact we're only 7 miles in, looking pretty destroyed. So fun times. Right, so it now should be about 5 miles into Drymen, whatever. I guess that'll take a couple of hours. Just under. Get the tent set up. Not too shabby, and so far the forecast heavy rain that was due to be in from sort of 1 till 4 hasn't so far materialised. It feels like it could completely, you know, pour down, but so far so good. Right, catch up later. Oof. Well, that's me day 1 in the tent. Drymen, well, just outside Drymen actually. I think it was about 11-mile day today, so just short of 12 miles because actually the camping is on the near side of Drymen. And as you can hear, made it just in time before the rain came on. So it looks like a really nice little site actually. I'll give you a bit of a tour of it whenever we head back out again, but for now I'm just going to chill out. There's something very nice about the sound of rain on a tent when you've actually got everything already up. Right, chill out time. Right guys, so that's me just broke camp. Fantastic little campsite, really good. Amenities and stuff. Gets a bit of a bad name, but perfect. £7 a night. So, and it's what, 11.5 miles from the start. So a good little early breaker. So, gonna head down into Drymen now, grab a coffee. Had some breakfast here. Super noodles for breakfast. And then it's about a 12-13 mile walk to. I'm going to just keep calling it rhododendron because that's what I've been calling it up until now. It's obviously not rhododendron. But yeah, so it's really early still, so it's only 9:15. So really slow bimble today, and as you can see, an absolutely stunning day. But yeah, onward, grab a coffee, and then into day 2 on the West Highland Way. Let's do it. Well, that's me about a mile and a bit outside Drymen. Decided to walk into Drymen to grab myself a coffee and a bit of breakfast. Went to the Drymen Inn. Yeah, maybe should have just carried on walking. Wasn't the best. I mean, the coffee was fine, but I can make my own that tastes a little bit like super noodles. Anyway, so as you can probably tell, it's rather warm. It's only 20 to 11 in the morning, and I reckon it's at least high teens. So can't quite remember how much shade there is in this part, probably down it walking along Loch Lomond, but the first thing we need to do is get up Conic Hill, which is the first little bump. Oh, more cuckoos. So yeah, got about probably given the detour into Drymen, probably a 13 mile, 14 mile maybe, because it was a bit outside Drymen as well, so I think I've got about another 12 miles to go, so. But yeah, feeling okay. Certainly could have done with a slightly lighter pack, but I'm slowly but surely working my way through those super noodles, gaining back those valuable ounces. Right, onward, Conic Hill. Alright guys, so that's at Balmaha now, having a quick pint, as you do. Being stared at intently by these two, going, what the heck's he doing talking to that thing over there, yeah? So, I kind of miscalculated as well. I thought I only had about 5 miles to go, but now I realise it's about 7. Plus, as I said earlier, I took a completely unnecessary trip into Drymen to eat a very questionable looking square sausage. So, yeah, that was fun. So, Conic Hill, yeah, it was a bit of a gnarly one, but all good fun. But yeah, beer in hand, so all's good. So, going to finish that, go get some water. It's 2 o'clock, hopefully be at the campsite at my camping spot for about 5 o'clock or so. Catch up again. Yeah, crafty little buggers. So you go up and down Conic Hill, which I'm not afraid to say I found pretty gnarly, especially in this heat. And you into Balmaha, and I'm sure some people have a big lunch, have a beer, whatever. And of course, the thought process behind that isn't just we like beer and burgers. No, I didn't have burgers. But also, the next section is along Loch Lomond. So, apart from the odd, maybe tonic, nice and flat. Literally 2 minutes outside Balmaha, so be careful of that one. But now we're alongside Loch Lomond, and as I say, I reckon I've got, well, it was 7 miles to start with, and now so about 6.5 miles to go. So 2 hours 15 minutes or so. So yeah, onward.